Hello, we're live. Welcome
Hello,
to
everyone.
the show. Today's topic is hormone disruptors. So, basically, we're going to talk about what they are. We've heard a lot about it. And so, we're going to go over what they are, how to avoid them, and things you can do to help yourself out. So, you want to stick to the end because we do have some key things that can help you detox as well. Anyway, my name is Cheryl, and I've lost over 50 pounds of menopause weight, especially around the belly. Yay! I'm on a health journey, and with proper nutrition supplements and all that sort of stuff, I have managed to keep that weight off and lose it, of course. I do have a bit background in fitness, but why I'm here is to share some things that we find along the way that we hear people talking about and kind of get clear on them and explain to you some tips and tricks and stuff of all that. Anyway, I'll introduce my partner in crime. Which way is it? Which way? This way, right here. Here's Sandy.
Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, you look amazing too, by the way. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi, I'm Sandy, and I've been in health and wellness for over 10 years. I have my own health journey and lost 19 pounds and 26 inches and kept it off too, and mostly around the belly area. So, yeah, like Cheryl says, when we hear about things, we like to inform people and help them out and help them with their health journey and wherever you are, and wherever you're at. So, yeah, we love to share and thank you for being with us and yeah, spending your time with us. So,
Awesome. All right, so we are going to get started. Sorry, I just moved the camera there.
I go,
Don't
where'd
mention
you go?
shake the whole camera there. Yeah, that was really nice of me, wasn't it? Anyway, so unlocking the hidden dangers of hormone disruptors.
Mm.
So, oh joy, more disruption.
Yeah, really, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
can relate.
I've been online and I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, that's a hormone disruptor." I'm like, "Okay, what the hell is a hormone disruptor?" so, so that's where this came about. I'm like, if I'm kind of in the gray area, not really knowing, and people are talking around it but not really explaining it, I thought, you know what? Why don't we just explain it and just kind of get over with, so you become totally informed and you know what the heck's going on. So, what are they? Well, hormone disruptor is basically an endocrine disruptor. So they're chemicals that interfere with the endocrine system. Okay, well, what's the endocrine system, do you ask? Sandy?
What is it? Okay. The endocrine system is a network of glands that produces all the hormones used by the body. In addition to well-known sex hormones like testosterone and estrogen, it also secretes important hormones like insulin and adrenaline.
Yep. Okay, so now we know.
Hmm.
Okay, that's what it's responsible
Yeah, what it
for,
is.
right? Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
When there's disruption, what does it do? So endocrine, see, this is going to be fun trying to say this word over and over again. So
And
endocrine hormone disruptors can affect the body in three main ways. So they can block the pathways between the natural hormone and a receptor. So obviously that's not good, right? The disrupt. Oh my god, I can't say it. Disruptors. My god, this is going to be a tough one. They may act directly on a gland, causing it to make too much or too little of a hormone. So I think some of us have been there.
hmm
They may mimic a hormone, causing the body to overreact. Like we don't overreact, do we? No, overreact or react at the wrong time.
none of those.
Yeah. So I can think of like the stress hormone cortisol, like overreacts. Like I can think of
Right.
a lot of things that could totally overreact.
Yeah, really.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. Okay.
And where are the disruptors found?
See.
Endocrine disruptors can be natural or manufactured chemicals. They usually enter the body through inhalation, in food, or by direct contact.
Yeah.
Mm,
So some examples could be like
yeah,
hairspray or broom spray
yeah,
or like for breathing or like you're cleaning. cleaning supplies. Food will go over in a bit, or direct contact, like stuff you put on your skin, or
Mm-hmm.
hand sanitizers, or things things like that, like sunscreen, things like that. So, what happens to to the pollutants and toxins in
So
your
what
body?
happens to,
Go ahead.
well,
Well,
your body isn't defenseless, right?
no,
It has an elaborate detoxification. What?
nothing. It's just
What?
we just keep laughing, so just keep going.
Okay. I thought, okay, did I say something? Did I say a word wrong? Okay. Your body isn't defenseless and has an elaborate detoxification system to eliminate harmful components. However, new chemicals are being introduced faster than your body's ability to adapt. So it's like even the healthiest person has trouble filtering the massive load of toxins in today's environment
Yeah,
every
that's
day,
crazy.
and it just
That's
builds
crazy to
and
think
it
about it.
builds and
Yeah,
it builds, builds
yeah,
and builds. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That statement itself is like, yeah.
Mhm. I don't think people really realize.
No,
No.
honestly, there's things, and I can't remember if there's a slide on it or not, but that I've changed because I didn't really realize. So
Hmm.
I thought
Right.
I found this interesting. So where did the toxins like to hang out? Well, man-made toxins like to hang out in our lipophilic or fat loving. So they like to hang on to into your like fat areas. Isn't that
Hmm.
great?
Yeah.
So they gravitate to fatty tissues where they can settle into your body for the long haul. Isn't that's
Yeah.
now I know that we did an infrared sauna. So it kind of goes from the inside out. So it's like a red warm light, and you sweat. This was a long time ago, and you sweat out stuff. And sometimes when you're sweating like this stuff out, you can smell. You can have there has like these chemical smells. One thing I did notice is that afterwards, 3 out of the 4 of us that went into this actually got sick. Probably not like they throw up, but actually became ill. And I think it's because we were releasing all this stuff from your body. So
Okay.
you get the headaches and maybe a little tired. Maybe because you're just getting rid of this stuff that's been sitting there, especially if it's been in your fat cells. So um,
Right.
yeah, so I found that. I mean, you don't have to go in a red light, but that was just one thing that this reminded me of when I heard
Right.
this.
Right. Wow. That's interesting. What are the most common endocrine hormone disruptors? Pesticides. Some pesticides used in conventional farming can contain hormone disrupting chemicals. These chemicals may end up on the surfaces of fruits and vegetables or in meat of animals that have been exposed to them. Right?
Hmm.
Plastic packaging, like BPA. Plastic containers and food packaging can contain chemicals like bisphenol, a BPA, and phthalates. That's okay. This is crazy. Which can leach into food, even the brain. Yeah, it can
Yeah,
leach into food, especially when heated.
yeah,
Yes, and people don't think of it that these plastics
yeah,
actually go into your system,
yeah.
into the that system.
Yeah, so they say to
Right?
use like aluminum. Why are words so hard today? What is going on?
We're both you.
Aluminum foil, glass containers,
Yeah.
um, uh, like you and try to, if you're gonna use if you have a plastic bottle, try to make sure that
Mm,
it's it
yeah.
doesn't have any
Yeah.
BPA's.
Yeah.
Try not to heat up any plastic because that will
Oh
just
yeah.
seep into your food.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it you may think, oh, once isn't bad, but then if you're doing it constantly, like you can
Yeah.
only imagine
It's just
um
loading and loading and
in
loading.
loading.
Like even this is, but it's got a filter and this is PVA free and it's got a filter, so
Right,
the water is clean because
right.
you should see what's in your water, guys.
Yeah, exactly. And then like so I moved from plastics to metal. So metal or
Right,
glass bottle. I have metal bottle. I
right.
actually like it better anyway, but just small changes like that
Hmm.
can help, like uh using the like not plastic wrap but tinfoil when you can.
Right,
Uh,
right. Yeah.
Another place, so growth hormones in livestock. So uh, neighbor's dog's out. I don't know if you heard that. Uh,
He agrees with us.
yeah. So, can you hear that?
That's okay.
Okay.
Not very
Okay.
lightly.
Okay. He's yeah. Okay. Thanks. Thanks. His name's Gunner. Thanks, Gunner. All right. Okay. Growth hormone in livestock. So some farming practices, they may be treated with growth hormones, obviously to promote faster growth and increase meat production. So consuming meat from animals treated with these hormones can introduce disruptors into our diet. So trying to find hormone-free meat when possible, obviously will stop that disruption. Um, Hormones, for example, in milk. So one of the
Mhm.
things that we removed from our 28-day challenge is dairy, because we're not trying to add more hormones into animal hormones and stuff into our body when we're trying to detox the hormones out. So we're
Right,
not, we don't want to add more in when we're trying to get everything
right,
balanced, right?
right.
So the growth hormones in livestock, whether it be, cow or cow milk or whatever, uh, at, so we're trying to give our body basically a fighting chance to kind of correct itself and getting rid of some of the hormones. The reason I brought this up is because I people have been questioning, well, why can't I have dairy? Why can't I have cheese?
Mm.
Okay, well, this is when you're doing the 28-day, you're on a certain meal, and I'm just again bringing that up. You're on a certain meal plan. Dairy's out because you're trying to balance, and that's the
Mhm.
whole purpose. So
Right.
anyway, I'm digressing now. So let's keep going. So processed foods. So a lot of processed foods have additives and preservatives that can have chemicals in them. They're not natural. They're not natural to your body, and so like he says, there canned foods, for example, may have a lining that contains BPA. Have you thought about that?
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Mm.
know, you don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then the last one is the farm fish. So it can be exposed to antibiotics and other chemicals and
Mm.
that make their way into the food chain. So there's like a lot, like there's lots of things to think about, like when you're
Mhm.
looking at food and choices. So we have like the practical things like the plastic and the bottles, and then looking at your food, and anything that can disrupt your natural hormones.
Mhm. Okay. Oh dear. One of the biggest disruptors is sugar.
Sugar.
Oh boy, sugar,
Yeah,
sugar.
yeah.
Sugar not only provides major highs and lows in moods and energy, it can also disrupt one of the most powerful hormones in your body, and that's insulin,
Mm-hmm.
right? Up, down, up, down, up,
Mm-hmm.
down. Just really, really not good, and it's hard on your body too. And your
Right.
hormones, and they just go out of whack. And then
Yeah.
you want to make sure okay, you want to make sure okay, yeah,
Right. And we're trying to like get your hormones balanced, right? So
yeah.
with this, when we follow our plan, or even the 28-day, if you're doing that, so you're looking at the glycemic index and trying to keep things lower, and looking at
Hmm.
natural sugars like stevia or what's that, monk fruit, things that you can
Yeah.
substitute. Yeah, and so it doesn't disrupt, because some people like the sweetness, but like let's not do it at the expense of disrupting our natural body's function, right?
Hmm. Right, right. Yeah. There's always ways, right? There's always solutions, right?
Yep.
Okay. What can you do to limit disruptors? Well, choose your food wisely, right? Food is the largest source of non-work related exposure to pesticides, so eat organic. Wash all fruits and vegetables thoroughly and peel them if they weren't grown organically. Hmm. Ensure optimal nutrition. Good nutrition gives your body the essential tools it needs to detoxify well. Support your body's detoxification systems by exercising and sweating on a regular basis. Drink plenty of filtered clean water to
Mm-hmm.
help flush out toxins. Avoid plastic. Store food, we were saying, in glass, stainless
Yeah.
steel, PDA-free containers to minimize exposure to plastic-based disruptors. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So those are obviously some things you could do when you're washing vegetables. You can do like a 10% vinegar rest water to.
Mhm.
You can soak your fruit or vegetables in there,
Right?
and then clean them. The amount of stuff that's on there, like your apples shouldn't shine. Like I'm sorry, but they shouldn't shine. If you've ever
Yeah,
picked an apple off a tree, it's not all shiny. Like
yeah,
well, like if it's natural, like if you had like an apple tree in your yard or something. I'm not talking
yeah,
about commercial, but you can have an apple tree in your yard.
right.
It doesn't look pretty.
Yeah,
Like I'm sorry, it doesn't. It doesn't look
yeah,
like the nice stacked in the traditional
yeah,
grocery store, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'll be surprised when you start washing, when you see your water, you're gonna go,
Oh,
oh my goodness.
I know exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And doing this over time, you're
Yeah.
building it and you're
Oh
building it.
yeah.
So your body, you can't even keep up with
Yeah.
all the daily things, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So, final thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
Toxins overload can also intensify other internal imbalances, including those involving digestion, inflammation. Here are some things to help detox. Well, probiotics heal your gut, enhance your body's ability to eliminate toxins. Probiotics, prebiotics are so important in your gut for for gut health because everything starts in the gut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your health, everything, your immune, all starts in the gut. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really good to have a really good quality probiotic.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Well, green tea. Compounds in green tea also promote enzyme activity in the liver that helps to make the organ's detoxification system function more efficiently. Spirulina aids in removing toxins, supports liver function, and boosts the immune system. And magnesium support liver detoxification pathways while also promoting relaxation and reducing stress. And L-glutamine helps optimize digestion and nutrient absorption, which are crucial for effective detoxification. And these just are just of a few of the things
Yeah. These are
that you
just a few.
right that can help you.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Even magnesium, you can like soak in a tub with a Epsom salt. That's magnesium, right?
Hmm.
You can
Hmm.
get magnesium in your body that way, and
Right.
that helps. If you've ever had sore muscles and then you'd had one, like it's
Hmm.
getting in there. It's not like it's not being absorbed. It is. Remember in the beginning we said whatever you put on your skin,
Yeah.
and so there you go, right?
Yeah. Your skin is a carrier, not a barrier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the biggest organ on your body.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on
Whatever
the
you put
quiz
on
later.
it, whatever goes on it goes in it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so those are just some things to help detox. There is one that I've done, and I think you've done, and I
Yeah.
think they recommend it like 4 times a year or something like that,
Hmm.
every season or something to
Yeah.
just give your body an extra a boost. I've done them before, and it's really good. You feel really good. You feel like you're doing your body good anyway. I think is it 30? Is it 28 days that you do this one
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. So anyway, if you want to know more about what we use to do our detoxification, by all means, just let us know, and we'll let you know. It's actually pretty easy. You just either mix it in water, or some people put in lemon water and make a whole thing. They make a whole like almost like a shot, I think.
Yeah. 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 I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. And I think what is
Um,
it? It has a couple things in it. Do you know?
Ooh, offhand, I don't. I can't remember what the ingredients are, but if you want to know, you can just ask
Yep.
us.
Exactly. The thing is, there's so many things, and
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
But yeah, I didn't plan on that, so that was an afterthought. So, but anyway,
Yeah, but there is a yeah, it's called a shot, and it's got
yeah,
yeah, that in there,
I
and
think it
I
has lemon juice and it
lemon,
has the
lemon and lime,
water
isn't it? Yeah,
or maybe
yeah,
lime,
yeah,
and
or
then
both. Okay.
yeah, and then you mix it, shoot it, or you can just have it
Yeah,
straight with water. I can have it
right.
every day for 28
28
days,
days. Yeah,
and it helps detox, especially if you're feeling like it's been too much and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
you need it.
and
But
it really helps.
otherwise, yeah,
Mhm. It
yeah,
really helps too if you're not feeling that great,
yeah,
right? And you want to get rid of those toxins, right? So if you're just kind of feeling kind of sluggish or whatever it is, it also
hmm
helps with that. And you know too, and here's a tip: if you are losing weight, you're losing fat, where do those toxins go? Well, they attach to your organs.
hmm
So it's really important to detox when you are losing weight. Actually,
yeah, yeah, right,
yeah,
yeah,
and it helps with
exactly,
plateaus and yeah, and your weight loss is actually um, quicker.
yeah. Well, yeah, because you want to get rid of so you're losing the weight, and you know
Yeah.
how the toxins like to sit on your fat. And so if you lose it, then they go in
Hmm.
back into your bloodstream, right? Back into your body,
Yeah.
and we need to get them
Exactly.
out. We need to get them out. So
Hmm.
that's when I
Yeah.
was doing. I think the first 28 day I did. I That's when I did, or maybe the second one. I can't remember,
Hmm.
but that's when I did the detox because I'm like, I don't want things
Hmm.
stuck in my body. I need to get out. But yeah. So
Exactly.
so yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want more information on that, we'll just say info on detox or detox, and we'll give you that info. But these are some of the things that
Yeah.
you can think of as far as
Yeah.
changing, your uh, drinking from a different glass, plastic, like small things can make a difference. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. So even if you just make, like you said, even if you make some small changes in some of the things and start there and then go from there, every little bit helps for sure, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So that's what hormone disruptors are, folks.
Yeah. Wow. No wonder we're like, ah.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically they're in your body and they're like your body's not functioning the way it's supposed to be,
Hmm.
the way it's
Yeah.
made to, because these little S disturbers.
Yes, it's disturbers. And hey, men have hormones too. So
Yes.
it's
Oh
just like
yeah.
women.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So
yeah.
yeah. And anyway, you want to get a hold of us, this is where you can find us, ask us questions. We have we post stuff all the time on all these socials. Um, and yeah, you can just check us out there. And our TikToks are shorter,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but more information on the lives and the YouTube for sure.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. And just like I say, send us a message on any of the platforms. You want to know more information or even what you thought and
Yeah,
just even ideas of what you want to know more of that
yeah,
subject, right? So that we could, help you with that too. So we're here to help.
exactly.
And yeah, so thank you for spending your time with us. And I know you could be doing lots of things, so really appreciate you spending with us, whether it's live or recording. So
Awesome.
yeah,
All right. Well, until next time, take care. Bye.
bye for now.